Hey guys, Planet Everything here, and today we are going to be in Bryson, Zion, and it's going to be a pretty odd video. So I'm going to be doing a video completely outside. It's nighttime, and I'm going to be teaching you how to take some really cool pictures at night with your camera. So this tutorial is specifically for cameras that have a live view function, so you can see what your settings are looking like even at night when you're changing them. And it should have, your camera should have at least a maximum ISO of at least I don't know, at least 3200. But yeah, let's go ahead and start with this, and I'll probably just explain everything you have to do really to get a good one of these nighttime pictures as I go. So the first thing is you want to know what type of environment you're getting. Now this doesn't include like flash pictures at all. Like, I'm not talking about flash or anything like that. We're talking about just using shutter speed, ISO, and your aperture to get the maximum nicest picture you can possibly get at night of anything really. So I have a pretty nice landscape to both my left and right of me, and we're going to be trying to take some pictures. Now this is a landscape that is probably not going to move very much, so I can more change the shutter speed to get the kind of picture I'd like, and instead of changing my ISO. Now for this camera I can change my ISO to go pretty high and still have really good pictures, but I'd rather not, just because even though it still looks good, if you zoom in it makes it harder in post after you take the pictures to edit them because they don't look very good. But let's go ahead and start taking some pictures. I'll put their settings up on the screen as I go, and so you guys can follow along with what I was doing and what kind of settings I was using. So at night you also have to use manual exposure normally, because your camera can't normally see where you want to take pictures of. So if you're doing a landscape, then you're gonna have to do manual. If you're doing something a little more close up, like taking pictures of a house or something, then it's different. So also keep in mind that all of these pictures were taken at the dead of night. This is actually filmed at the dead of night, and there's really no light being put on me. There's a light behind me, but that's not like anything substantial. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. All of these pictures should have the settings posted on them, so you guys can all see them. And there will be no post-production put on them for the pictures you see. They will all just be straight off the SD card, and I'll have the settings on them for you on there. Now I don't know if they're any good, but I definitely tried to make them decent. And for your camera it will be a little bit different. For every camera it'll be a little different, even if it's the same type, because you're going to be in a different situation. So definitely, in my opinion, at night, or in my experience at night, I always run an ISO of 1600 with a F of the lowest it can go, and the only thing I try to change is my shutter speed unless I am doing astronomy. Astronomy is extremely quirky and I don't really have a set thing, but it's definitely within 3200 to 1600 ISO and a 4.0 f-stop with about an exposure time of 15 seconds or less, because the stars will move if you go any further than that and you'll start to see blurs. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and also please share it with your friends, because you know, sharing is caring.